Hello and welcome to a quick update about Litecoin. Not much has changed since the last video. It's a coin I don't cover that often, but I did cover it before, so just the occasional update I think will do. So here we still have to assume that, we can assume at least that the low is in. There is a case for it. I told you before though, until we really substantially go above the $56 level, it will be difficult to further justify it. So that's a key level. We briefly broke above it, but haven't substantially broken it. Now that level has now changed to the wave 1 high, which is this one at 60.53. Need to get above the wave 1 high to keep this bullish momentum alive. And we also need to hold, ideally here, the 46.18 level. That's the wave 2 low at the moment. So we can count this as a wave 1 to the upside as an impulse. We can count this currently as a wave 2 to the downside in a corrective wave pattern, an ABC in a wave 2, so as a wave 2, and we would now be in this third wave. So I'm showing you here not what is guaranteed to happen, but what needs to happen to confirm a bullish breakout, and this would be sort of the first meaningful impulse that is emerging here from the low. And this needs to break, this needs to happen. Otherwise, we are going to roll over again and make a lower low. So these are the targets that need to be met. What we need to do in next, a few things. So in this move, we need to, it's not in the retracement, let's take the extension levels. So this would assume we are now in a wave 3. And it would assume that next we will have to reach the $84 level. That would be a really good confirmation for me, because we would move above that previous triangle here. There's a lot of resistance there as well, with a few key levels here. Major key level is the wave 4 high, the end of the triangle, at $67 that we would need to get above. But then there's more. So to be comfortable, I'd want to get above the wave A high of $75. That is the 1.272 Fibonacci extension. And in that wave 3, we would need to reach the minimum of $84 anyway. If we reach that, then get a wave 4 down and the wave 5 up, I think then we have a really, really good case to make a case here that the low is already in. And then we have a first major impulse to the upside. After that, all of this, which would then count as a wave 1, will be corrected again. And that would be another interesting entry point. That can come down another 60-70% then of this entire movement. Yeah, so this will be an interesting entry point for anybody who thinks he or she missed the boat. Now, looking a little bit on the lower time frame here, go into this possible beginning of a wave 3. Can we count this impulsively? And yes, we can do this. Obviously, to do this, we need to hold really that $46.20 level. Until then, we can continue to see this as an impulse. And we can count this as a 1 here, a 2 here, then a 3 to the upside. Yeah, let me just probably, we could count this as the 3, the 4, the 5. I think wave 3 is a bit short. Let's take a look at the extensions. 1, 2. Yeah, ideal time. Normally this would count. Well, okay, there's a couple of options here. Ideally, I would want to put it to push a little bit higher in a wave 5. So there's a couple of options. This did not reach the 1.618 extension. I mean, this is not a must, but it normally is reached. So I have problems to consider this the wave 3, especially as I can't really count 5 waves up. Normally I would consider this the wave 3. Then this here currently would be a wave 4 pullback. And normally I would expect another wave 5 to the upside. Yeah, I mean, we could also count this as the 4. And this as a 5 would be a truncation, possibly. Yeah, maybe as a result of Bitcoin turning around to the downside at the moment. So we could leave it like that, but we need to be, or let's do it properly. It should be like that, yeah. Where we will still need another move up, but we need to be on high alert that the move down could occur, because this would then be a wave 1, and we'd be waiting for a wave 2 pullback to the downside, which will happen in my opinion should we break here the 50.66 level. So should we go below that level, be on high alert that will come down lower, and then we're talking about a target that would assume wave 5 was already in. then we're talking about a target between $50, yeah, the 38.2% FIB level, even though that is probably the least likely one to reach for a wave 2, and the 61.8% FIB level at 48.47. So I'd rather assume we go a bit lower, but the 38.2 is still a level where we have seen wave 2s in the past reverse back to the upside. So this a wave 1, this a wave 2, be on high alert that this is going to happen if we go below $50, and then a reversal a bit below 50.88, and yeah, you know, this can stretch down a bit, yeah, as long as all of this is valid for a wave 2, as long as we stay above 46.20. Now it depends on how we react to each of these support levels. That will be crucial, but normally the 38.2 is unlikely, so rather go with the 50% here at 49.20 down to 48.47. I'll leave it like that for now though, and be on high alert that this could happen, and then from here I would expect a move to the upside in a wave 3. This is all valid as long as we hold that 46.20 level, yeah. And even if we don't hold that level, we can still see this all as a wave 2 until we make that lower low below 41.60. Until then we can see this currently as a breakout formation. At least we can build the case for it. Yeah. Similar to Bitcoin, we have to be on the lookout for lower prices still. Until we really reach these wave 3 targets, and then ideally have a 4 down and a 5 up. So that risk is still there. Primarily, I'd still expect another move down, but we can build the case here. And I just showed you which levels need to be broken for the bullish case, for the bullish scenario. And yeah, hopefully you liked the update about Litecoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.